stuff. Guys, okay, we have done this before, but we're only going to repeat a couple guys, and mainly because the entire world has changed since then. And Boogie's here, so we got to get to it. And Luka, when we did this 1 weekend of the season, different times, because now he's in LA. Nothing so far. It's been to 2 Western Conference Finals, Chandler. We're going to start with you. And now that he's with the Lakers, maybe things have changed in your mind. So, over under 1.5 rings.
I don't remember what I said last time.
Who knows?
Can I also preface this by saying, who knows who he ends up? Are we talking now, like in his prime?
Well, I mean, look, if things stay.
I just say I don't want to get the rules. I want to get the rules because I'm going to take over. Like he's 25 years old. He's on the Lakers. They're going to continue to build around him. He's going to be really good for the next 5 to 10 years. Hopefully,
so
12 years. And Nico is wrong. I got to take under. He's going to have all the resources here. A lot of people are always going to want to come to LA and free agency. People are going to want to play with him. So
wait, so
I mean, I'm taking the over. Sorry.
Oh, we got confused.
Sorry, I blacked out. I'm taking the over.
Okay,
he's 25
over.
years
So
old. He's one of the
2.
best players in the NBA, and he's got the Lakers behind him now. Going to give him all the best teammates he could possibly want.
Okay. Anybody?
Over.
Everybody have an under here? Lou?
I like over.
You like over as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I think he'll put himself in a position to compete for championships for years and years to come. Still a very young player in this league. Going to have another 10 to 15 years to add those things up. And like you said, when you're with the Lakers, you have all of the resources in the world. They don't develop talent. They try to go out and put banners up. So they're going to put him in a position to do that.
He's also going to get the vets that come for less money. Like he's
Sure.
going to get the best team possible.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the over.
So at least 2.
Over for sure. At least 2.
At least 2. By the way, does this feel more optimistic than when he was with Dallas a few short months ago? Does it feel more sure about 2 or more?
Because the coaches are different.
Yeah.
Lakers.
The coaches are different.
All right.
Standards are different.
Standards are different for sure.
Just feel. By the way, there's no way he's playing 15 more years. No chance.
What do you, Nico?
No, not because of any reason. I just don't think he. Why? Why would you?
He's too skilled not to.
No,
Is it
make your money and go
because he's
live.
white?
What are we talking about?
Is it because he's white?
Okay, you know what? I'm white. I don't really understand the point. SGA, current MVP favorite, probably going to win it. You know, at least Lou thinks so. So Lou, I'm obviously going to start with you.
A lot of people think so.
Well, yeah, the whole Vegas thing. Brightest future in the NBA for some. 1.5 rings for SGA. By the way, this is where the math starts to get fun because everybody's going to have to win.
You get a purse.
Yeah, so here we go.
Well, knowing the league nowadays, some of these guys might link up when it's all said and done.
100%.
But SGA is over for me as well.
Okay, here we
and
go.
he might have a shot at getting one this year. He's gonna be one. They're gonna what Beadle?
I just am not feeling it anymore like I was.
Really?
I feel like the West just got really weird.
Not OKC. OKC's been the same thing the whole time. Going through a little bit right now, a little up and down, but I got over on 1.5 championships.
Okay.
I agree with Lou. I think they're probably the best positioned team, not just in the NBA, in all of sports. Like they have the most picks, they have the most set up. They have the insane core with Chet and Jalen and SGA. These guys are only going to get better, barring staying healthy. I think the over, and I think it's more so over than Luka in LA.
I agree. That's exactly where I was going with this. I think this is the next team to start a dynasty. And the reason I say that, they have so many assets for years to come, on top of the talent that they already currently have. I think they're just set up to dominate now and years forward. Honestly, I could see Shai getting about 3 rings in his career.
That's awesome.
They could
3 to 4. 3 to 4, honestly.
They could put a package together with all their picks for anybody in the NBA right now, while keeping Chet.
They could go get 2 to 3 more stars.
They could go get the number 1 pick.
If you had a magic wand, let's say they don't win it this year, and maybe they decide, all right, we do need to make some moves. Who are you putting there immediately first?
I would love
Okay,
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant,
Right there.
boom.
Send
That's
them
it.
home. Yeah.
I also like someone like that. I don't even like them packaging for like the number 1 pick and getting Cooper. I want someone I want a vet with them right now.
Like a plug-in.
Yeah,
let's
I
go.
want plug and play right now to put them really over the top.
I love this. Okay, all right, Jimmy Butler. By the way, we also, I'm pretty sure, did a Jimmy Butler when the season first started, and now his whole world has changed. So, in his 30s, fine. Finally in a place that he's always wanted to be, where he's the happiest he's ever been and never played for an organization like it. So, over under 0.5, Boogie. Got to win 1.
I think they have a chance at getting 1. I said a chance.
And you also said think. So
The reason I say that, one, you combine the history of this team with, Steph Curry, Draymond, Steve Kerr. You add a winner like Jimmy Butler to that puzzle piece. It's given some type of success. So I do think they have a chance at getting 1 more before this dynasty is actually over. The guys are up in age, things of that nature, but they're talented enough, they're experienced enough, and they're good enough to get another one in the next couple years. So one thing about the Warriors, when they have a good defensive team, they're always a threat. They're always going to be a threat with Steph Curry. So that's why I say that.
Just needs the one, guys.
I think the under.
There we go.
Both y'all.
For sure.
The window's closing. I think he's 35 years old, and there's so many good teams right now that I just don't know if they have the assets to even put together a trade to better their team to make him an actual championship contender. Again, they're good. I think he makes the Warriors better this year. Just don't think it's enough.
I'm going with a vibe check. I'm taking the under because when Draymond said that they were going to win a championship this year, everybody just laughed it off, including Steph Curry. You just laughed it off. Like, well, now I guess we got to go out and try to win a championship. But if your teammate says, yeah, we're going to win a championship this year, and you wholeheartedly feel that way, you're going to say, yeah, I agree. And that's what we're looking to do. Steph was like, all right, well, I guess that's what we're doing now. You've never heard them speak like that when it comes to championships. So for that reason, I'm taking the under.
I think that's a fair assessment, Lou. You did that one. All right, there's like research on that. Okay, fair enough. Jayson Tatum's up next, and this is a big, big number. Look, he's already got his one. He's only 26. He's been in the finals now twice. So the over/under, Chandler. I'm sorry, does that say 2.5?
So he needs 2 more.
Whew, okay. At least
Is
2
that
more.
the math?
It's the math.
It's tips.
I'm going under. We can't go if Luka's getting 2, SGA's getting 2, unless they're
10
literally
years
on the
already.
same team. Yeah, we've already covered a decade with the Warriors. I can't give them to everybody. I think maybe they win 1 more, and it could be very well this year.
Yeah.
But who knows? Again, this team is one of the best starting 5s in the league. They're also Drew Holiday's getting a bit older. Never know if Jason Brown, Brown and Tatum are going to stay together for certain years.
Have to.
I'm going to take the under.
They have to stay together.
Here we go.
I know. Is Porzingis going to be healthy?
It doesn't matter.
I'm taking the over because
I'm just giving them 2
Chandler's
more?
only thinking, because you're only thinking of this group. You're not thinking
great
they
point.
might break this thing up 5 years from now.
Well, that's why this
put a
game
whole
is
nother-
silly, because I don't know what team he's going to be
What
on
if
in
it's
7 years.
SGA, Tatum, and Luka? That's one right there, so you don't have to worry about it.
Well, that helps.
Well,
Boom.
it's gambling, Chandler. That's what it is. It's gambling, man. We don't have the answers, Sway. We don't have the answers.
Sway?
Really?
Under. I'm sticking with it. Under.
Okay, that's fine.
We're just passing
Three's a
out
lot.
we're just passing out championships like
That's
they're
the point of the
candy.
game. Yes.
You get a ring. You get a ring.
Like Hall of Fame.
I like the over, though. I like
Okay.
the over, even if it's not with this group. And again, I just talked about SGA. I feel like it's going to be OKC and the Boston Celtics in the finals. One of these guys is going to get a ring out of this thing based on my prediction. So I still take the over.
I'm going with the over. I think
to
these
see
guys end their career with 3 rings. At what point do those come? I don't know, but they're definitely winning 2 more rings.
Boogie, you have literally given out 7 rings.
Feeling generous today.
Seriously.
Anybody else want a ring?
Well, I mean, we've got more guys on this list, though. I'm a little curious how we're going to do this. Kat, here we go. Karl Anthony Towns. All right, 29 years old. We know what the Knicks are. It's just 1. You only need the 1. 0.5 is the over/under.
No, Beadle.
Okay, and there it is. Why are you saying it to me? I didn't say they were
Are
getting
you
one.
saying no, he won't get a
Got
ring?
Spurs coming up.
Under.
I'm
So
done
no
getting my
rings for Kat.
I did say yesterday. I did say the Knicks were contenders,
You did?
but I just think they're contenders right now.
Okay,
If-
no
if
rings.
I got to pick a team out of the East. Short term, it's still going to be the Boston Celtics, so I got to pick the under. Now, obviously, they can do some things, change it up, and give them an opportunity down the line, but I don't see it right now. Under.
No chance.
There we go.
Ever? He's going to
Ever
play
is
till he's
right.
35.
Okay.
Ever?
If he's with the Knicks, with this team currently.
No, that's not the game, Boogie.
Okay, cool.
That's
No. No.
not the game. I'm going to
Absolutely
say yes.
not.
I think he's going to be one of those guys where he can shoot the ball, so he's going to play forever, and I think he's going to be a stretch 5 till he's 37 years old, and I think he'll get one.
Oh, now you're thinking.
Okay, so
Oh,
now
when
you're
he teams
moving.
up with Luka
Now
in
you're
LA.
moving
He
him
teams up with
around.
Luka in LA.
Sure. Maybe he teams up with everyone else you
Oh.
gave championships to and gets one.
Hey,
That's
maybe.
gross.
He
if
can
that
shoot the
happens.
ball. He's going to play for the next 12, 15 years. He's going to get a ring.
He's the greatest shooting big man.
Self-proclaimed.
Thank you. Giannis, 2-time MVP, already has the 1. Here we go. The over/under is he just needs 1 more. 1.5.
If you go to New York,
Yeah, because the Knicks.
Cat get one
If he gets the
together.
Knicks, I lose the game on one trade.
There you have it. I got under though.
Okay.
I got under
Lou
though.
is
You can't get one more?
So y'all can give out 8, but I can't keep mine.
You're ridiculous. Yeah, he's going to get one more.
He might if he go to New
So
York.
many
Not in
rings.
Milwaukee.
He ain't gonna get one.
Not in Milwaukee. Okay,
Not the
there's
game,
the take.
Boogie.
That's the take.
There it is. What?
So no.
I mean, it's a Milwaukee buck right there.
well,
so
yeah,
I'm
but that we
assuming
know
Milwaukee.
things literally could change overnight.
Yeah, it could once he changes
Yeah.
his themes.
I think Giannis has a better shot, or Cat has a better shot, because I think his game's going to transition to when he loses athleticism better than Giannis's will. But all he needs is one more.
I'm taking under.
Yeah, I'm taking the under.
Under 2. So everyone's on. No more rings for Giannis?
No more rings.
Can I
for
get
Not
a
in
yes?
Milwaukee.
Okay.
We've reached
adding not in
the
Milwaukee.
fire marshal's getting called and all that.
All right. This gets interesting now. CADE Cunningham. Very young.
You go on an 8-game
Very young.
heater and the
He's
Pistons get a
23,
championship.
but he's
prop.
only
Can't
23.
wait to hear this.
And we've talked about how great a run that they are on right now.
Chandler.
No playoff experience yet. He only needs one. Over under 0.5, Chandler.
I'm so hot. They're so good, and they're not that good, but they're playing hard. But a championship, like this team it's a great season to make the playoffs.
It doesn't have to be the Pistons. Just remember that.
This team right now.
I mean, it can be.
Who am I to say no? Like, I don't know where he's going to end up, so I'll say.
Just guess.
Yeah, I'll say yeah. I don't want to rain on his parade. Like, one championship again. He's a guy. He's so young. He's going to play the next decade plus. Like,
For sure.
he'll get one. Like, why not?
Why not? That sounded very.
I like the over on 1. I like it. I love the potential.
Hold up. So he won, but Giannis no more rings.
Yeah. What's the problem?
I don't know. It's very interesting to me, Lou.
Well, Giannis is Giannis, but that doesn't solidify him for the future. This game grows. These guys get older and older. They get better and better, and they push out old guys. That's the nature of the beast.
Fair enough.
That's the nature of the beast. They push out old guys, and you can see how this thing is trending right now. At 23 years old, he's the best player on his team. He's going to lead them to a playoff berth this year. He's going to get that valuable experience. That's going to light that fire for more and more. He's going to have the hunger for more once he has that playoff experience. And then from there, he can parlay that into a championship at some point in his career down the line. So I got him on.
You know how
just the one.
LaMelo Ball, we were talking about him, like we don't know if people want to go play with him as a guy. Do you think people want to go play with CADE?
Yeah.
Like
think so.
like
It's
more
a lot more
so than
seriousness.
Melo?
I think he's establishing that.
I don't even think of him as 23. Like I
Yeah.
think of him as an older person.
Yes,
just
he's establishing that
mature.
he's gonna be one of these guys that's gonna help you compete at a high level, and that's how it goes. Like we're talking about all of these guys. You look around the league and you say, well, who can I help and who can help me get championship rings? Who can help me compete at a high level? And Cade Cunningham is gonna be one of those guys.
When you say yes to the
So
one,
it might be a guy like a Giannis that's looking like, you know what? I need to go link up with this young guy, and this might push us both forward.
do you picture it in Detroit? Like when you say yes to CADE?
Yeah, listen, Detroit has a rich history
Absolutely.
of basketball. So has it been great recently? Absolutely not. But let's not forget the
right.
Detroit runs with Chauncey and all those guys. They had the league on fire. Great fan base, great place to play basketball, great place to go do your thing. I don't see why not.
He's going to be there for a really long time, too. Like,
For basketball reasons, by the way.
I think he has a really, really bright future. I think he's a star in the making, superstar in the making, actually. But it's still early. He's still very young. They are on the right path, but he's still a little wet behind the ears. Breath smell like Similac a little bit. So let's take baby steps. Let's keep growing, keep figuring things out. But definitely has a bright future. I can't speak on championships yet. Let's get to the playoffs.
Boogie, that's the whole segment.
Yeah, but I'm just not there yet. I'm not there yet.
Okay, fair enough.
By the way, the next one's so hard.
Yeah, I'm not there.
The next one is the most important one
next
we're going to
one's
do
so
today. Just so you guys know, it's De'Aaron Fox, obviously now with San Antonio, and has not been a great last week in San Antonio Spurs land. However, he's 27. With all greatness, Wemby will be back, bigger, better, stronger than ever. It's got no rings yet, so it's just 1.5.
Let's start with you, Beadle.
Obviously, yes, over. They're going to win championships. He is young. Wemby will be there for a while. So, yeah, I think this is a 100% guarantee the Spurs will have rings coming. Talk about a place that has a rich history in basketball. Guarantee it. I guarantee
I know.
it. By the way, are we writing all these down?
They're
so
going to
we can
get
check
one
back in,
for
like,
sure.
years?
One.
The two,
Two.
again,
What's
I
wrong
think
with
they're
two?
all spoken for the next 10 years.
Well, you need to re-speak because there's
No,
got to
I think
be
he gets.
two.
So I think he gets one. He's 27. I think Wemby gets more than one.
I think Wemby
but
gets
I don't.
more.
De'Aaron Fox, I think one.
You don't think?
under.
Wait, you don't think De'Aaron Fox plays another 5-6 years?
Yeah, and I think they
Okay,
might
so
get
two of
one.
those.
I think he might get one. I think he might get one with the Thunder, with the Celtics, with.
You know the point of the game? We're just gonna be wrong.
Well, that's fair.
And that's okay with it. We're just gonna be wrong. But I take the over on this. Like,
Yes.
yeah, if you're gonna be the point guard for Wemby of the future, all success that he's gonna have, you're gonna have it. And I think Wemby is gonna be a champion in this league at some point down the line. So I got the over.
Okay.
He better be healthy though, or it's gonna
Well,
be.
obviously, yeah. That's
I'm
big.
with
You
Chandler.
doctor.
I'm with Chandler.
You're saying under?
I'm going over, but I think it's one. For specifically being one. I think,
Hold on.
I think they get one.
That's under.
That's under.
Well, one, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Under. But I see one. I
Boogie's
think
killing
Wemby.
me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I think Wemby goes on to get more. But
Okay.
De'Aaron Fox. So.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I accept all of those answers. They're good. Coming up next, is Jaylen Brown the reason Luka was traded? You buying that? I'm not saying it.
Probably not.
Why not? What?
No, I said probably not.